Viewers, tonight's update is not just another rumor. Something unusual is happening right now in the world of global currencies. You are about to hear could change everything. Cross online communities, private chats, and investor groups. A single phrase is echoing. The switch is ready to flip. People are saying it with more confidence than ever before. This is not the wild guessing of past years. This is more focused, deliberate, and more intense. And the excitement is not only about the Iraqi Dinar, it's also about the Vietnamese dong. The fact that both currencies are being discussed together in 2025 is raising eyebrows everywhere. Investors are comparing this moment to waiting for a rocket launch. Except this countdown is silent, hidden in side offices and boardrooms. The question tonight, are we just hours away from history in the making? Reports from different corners of the financial community suggest that behind closed doors, there's a level of preparation that hasn't been seen before. Quiet conversations, people are saying the systems are ready. The technical checks are nearly complete, and the signals could come at any moment. The region, those following Frank26 recent discussions believe this is no longer speculation. It's coordination. The phrase ready to flip suggests not a long process, an instant move. Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding the Iraqi Dinar and the Vietnamese dong at new values on your bank's currency screen. Some claim that internal bank systems have already tested these rates in recent days with whispers of numbers far higher than expected. Whether those whispers are fact or fiction, they're spreading fast, building a wave of anticipation like never before. The unique part of this moment is the way both currencies are being linked in the same conversation. For years, the Iraqi dinar has carried the weight of speculation alone, with investors debating timing, politics, and economics. The Vietnamese dong, while discussed, was often treated as a separate opportunity. Now, in 2025, that both are being talked about together suggests something bigger, a coordinated international move. If one flips, could the other follow immediately? This would not just be a change for two countries, but a massive ripple through global currency markets. Billions could shift in seconds. Economists warned that such a synchronized move would need incredible planning, and that's exactly what has people's attention, since that planning has already happened quietly without public announcements. Frank26 emphasis on the switch being ready has fueled even more discussion. He speaks about it in a way that feels measured, not rushed. That's why many are taking his words seriously. The calm tone, the confidence, steady focus suggests he's not speaking from speculation alone. Some interpret this as a sign that the final steps have been completed. It's believed that while everything is ready, the exact moment will depend on strategic timing. Could that timing be linked to international events? Could it be coordinated with other nations or global financial systems? These are the kinds of questions being debated in investment groups tonight. No one outside the top decision makers truly knows. The belief that it's close has never been stronger. The idea of an overnight revaluation where currency values shift without public warning is a hot topic in Iraq. Some experts say secrecy might be the smartest approach. They announce the plan in advance. Markets could become unstable, causing panic or massive buying pressure. But if it happens suddenly, it could maintain order and prevent chaos. Imagine ordinary Iraqi citizens waking up to find their currency worth much more than the day before. For some, mean instant relief from economic struggles. For others, it would be a symbol of restored national strength. In Vietnam, the same impact could unfold boosting international trade credibility overnight. Move would send shockwaves through currency markets, potentially reshaping global financial balance. Bank chatter is one of the main fuel sources for this excitement. In private circles, there are claims of unusual activity on currency exchange screens. Some individuals say they've seen test rates for the dinar above 3 and for the dong at numbers far beyond current market levels. No official confirmation has been given. The consistency of these claims keeps the rumor alive. Banks are known to test systems before major changes, which is why such stories gain traction. Investors are glued to their screens, refreshing news feeds, waiting for even the smallest sign. And while skepticism is healthy, sheer volume of chatter makes this moment feel different from past false alarms. One striking difference in this 25 wave of speculation is how widespread it has become. In previous years, talk about the dinar and dong was mostly contained within small, dedicated communities. Today, it's breaking into broader conversations. Financial bloggers, global market watchers, and even mainstream commentators are starting to pick up on the buzz. People who have never invested a single dollar in foreign currency are now asking questions. Why are these two currencies suddenly so important? What is behind the timing of this rumored switch? And could this be connect to larger global economic changes being discussed in quiet political rooms? For Iraq, successful revaluation would carry more than just financial impact. It would be a matter of national pride, a declaration to the world that the country is stable, capable, and ready to compete on a larger stage. For Vietnam, it could mean recognition as an emerging economic power in Asia. Both nations would gain increased access to international trade, foreign investment, and greater negotiating power on the global stage. This is why the potential of both currencies moving together is so explosive. It's not just about numbers on a screen. It's about reshaping economic identity for two nations at once. Many in the investor community compare the feeling right now to being at the edge of a major event, like the quiet before a massive storm. People are positioning themselves and have carefully double checking holdings and ensuring they are ready to act the moment rates change. Some groups are even organizing watch parties, staying awake through the night just in case news breaks. The level of coordination among private investors is unprecedented. Social media is filled with coded messages, updates, and late-night discussions. While this can create false excitement, it also builds a sense of unity and shared purpose across the community. In Iraq, television discussions sometimes hint at reforms without giving details. Financial experts on these shows debate whether the dinar could shift value suddenly. While they never confirm such moves, their tone and choice of words often spark speculation. Government officials remain tight-lipped, speaking only about modernization and economic development. This silence fuels the belief that something significant could happen without public warning. Theories range from removing zeros from the currency to aligning directly with international market rates overnight. Each possibility is dissected and debated endlessly in investor circles. The Vietnamese dong, all's media is seeing renewed interest among currency watchers. Vietnam's strong manufacturing growth, increased exports, and improved trade agreements position it as a rising power in Asia. Valuation coordinated with Iraq could elevate its currency status instantly. For years, speculation around the dong has mirrored that of the dinar, passionate, hopeful, and fueled by a mix of economic analysis and rumor. Now, with both currencies appearing in the same conversation, The possibility of a dual move feels more real than ever before. Some investors believe that a coordinated Dinar dong flip could be part of a much larger financial reset. They point to global discussions on debt restructuring, digital currency integration, and trade realignments. If such a reset is in motion, changing the values of these currencies could be a key step. It could rebalance trade flows, shift investment, capital, and alter global economic influence. This is why the current buzz isn't just among small-time traders. Larger market analysts are starting to pay attention too. They may not speak openly, but signs suggest they are watching closely. The phrase switch ready has now taken on symbolic meaning. It represents not just a technical readiness in banking systems, but a psychological readiness among investors. People feel this is different from the false starts of the past. The language being used is more confident. The conversation's more calculated. It's not wild guessing. It's patient watchfulness, and that patience may soon be tested if events unfold quickly. The emotional energy right now is intense. A mix of hope, caution, excitement that's hard to describe to anyone outside this community. Some skeptics caution that while preparation may be happening, timing is everything. Even if systems are ready, a revaluation might be delayed for political or strategic reasons. These could include international negotiations, regional stability concerns, even coordination with other financial events. But for those who believe the moment is near, such delays would only be temporary. They point to past instances in global finance where sudden moves came after long periods of quiet readiness. History, they say, often repeats itself in these matters. Insiders are reportedly on high alert. Staff in certain locations are said to be undergoing quiet readiness drills, preparing for increased customer activity. Currency exchange departments are rumored to have been told to ensure smooth transitions in case of sudden value changes. While none of this is officially confirmed, the idea that banks are making internal preparations adds another layer to the story. If true, it means that not just investors, but institutions are expecting something significant. The global reaction to such a move would be immediate and dramatic. Currency traders across Asia, Europe, and the Americas would respond within minutes. News networks would break into programming. Social media would explode with reactions, and Vietnam streets could fill with celebrations or with questions. And for those who have been holding these currencies for years, the moment could mean life-changing gains. It's this combination of uncertainty and potential reward that keeps people glued to every whisper and update. 26 message, if the switch is ready to flip, has now become the rallying cry for those waiting. Short, powerful, and easy to remember. For some, ease. It's a signal that the waiting is almost over. For others, it's a reminder to stay patient and alert. Regardless of interpretation, phrase has united a diverse community across continents. From private chat rooms to public forums, it's the heartbeat of the conversation. And in 2025, heartbeat feels faster than ever. So will the world wake up tomorrow to see the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong at entirely new values? Will years of speculation finally give way to history making reality? The signs, the whispers, and the quiet preparations all point to something extraordinary. Like a rocket on the launch pad, the final countdown is hidden from public view. The switch could flip when least expected. Maybe tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe when everyone has stopped watching. And when it does, it won't just be an update. It will be the headline of the decade. Stay tuned because our next report might not be speculation.